Me again. Fourth video. I'm having fun with this actually. You probably would think I love my own voice. I think the bike looks really good all put back together. Very happy with it. In the first video I mentioned a plug. Yeah, here it is. It's just a two-way headphone jacks like. On this unit, as I pointed out originally, headphones and an out. And what they were told I was seeing in the hold on there was that if I plug this little thing right in here, I can run that to an MP3 player or whatever, and then, like this thing, I got a GPS unit on my bike from Garmin. Like it, works good. Zumo 550. You got the money. It's a really nice unit. Got an MP3 player on it, an SD card you can put in it to put more music on. I don't know about the tom-toms. I never usually use one of those. I hear they're pretty good too. I probably had this rubber here that's supposed to cover this up, rotted out after a year, but I got to replace that. The screw came out, lost that. Replace that too. But anyways, I ran that in earlier. I don't have the MP3R here now. I'd show you. You run this into the side of this, and as they promised, it worked really well. I had sound. The MP3 player took over from the stereo. So that means I got an MP3 player and I have a radio. I hope it works for a long time. I'm going to enjoy having some songs and stuff. The radio will be even better. So basically what I found out is, like I said, I used the Rumble speakers originally. I told you that in the first, the 3 videos I did, and how much I didn't like them. However, I did use some existing parts from them, just the housings. Everything else has been replaced. But so what I found out is I could have bought some auxiliary lighting off an off-road shop similar to these 4-inch Harley lights like these things are here for $30. The wire would have been different. It'd come out the back. Who cares? It still looked good and wired in. So $25 to $30 there for housings. You'd have had 2 extra lights that size. It'd probably fit in there. Can't guarantee. I might buy it so eventually, see how they look. Then, set of speakers, $30. This little thing right here, the stereo, $26 with shipping on eBay. Amazing. Came with 2 little speakers, which I didn't use. I used the wires off them to wire the speakers, though. Amplifier, which you can't see right now, you saw it in the first video. $20 with shipping. Wire and time. You got, what did I say, 30, 60, 70, 80, 90, what, $100, $110? Plus a little bit of wire and some time. $110, you get a decent sounding stereo system. Or you can go $400 and buy the ones with the amp inside. Have a crappy sounding system because eventually it's going to burn out on you. I can't tell you. I know I've said it over and over and over and over and over again. But man, MH Industries, stay away from their product. On their Rumble speaker wise. I don't know about the other products, but the one with the amps inside the speaker housing, don't do it. Don't buy them. I'm not positive. I'd be willing to almost bet that their reviews on those speakers are people who work there, people on their own bikes or something they did themselves, because either that's just people who got the review and had them on there and oh wow, they sound great, and they just wrote right in. Because when I first got them on my bike, I thought, ooh, wow, they sound good. Wow, yeah, they sound really nice. About 3 months later or less, I was crying. Well, I wasn't crying, but I was just pissing and moaning. Man, those things are crap. Burnt one up. The speaker went out. Sent that in. They sent it back. Said it wasn't bad. It was. Apparently, there are people who work there don't know what they're doing either. I don't know. I guess maybe it's like a mechanic, though. I know I've been in the predicament. Just because they bring it in and tell me it's no good, if it doesn't do it while I'm there, I can't fix it. But the speaker got hot and stopped working. That's why I told them. They still didn't want to believe it. But like I said, the ones with ones off the amps in the back, anyway, worked pretty good. Put an amp with them like I did, but still, you're paying $250, $300. Why do that when you can build the whole thing yourself for 110 bucks? Maybe less if you can find some old parts and old lights somewhere, or some housing or something to make your own light pods out of, you know. Go to a off-road shop, I go find some off-road lights that hold some speakers. All you got, they're not a special speaker. I don't know. People might think they are, but they're not. Most speakers that are, you know, one size, like a 4-inch, 3-inch, 5-inch speaker, any of those without any number behind them is usually a square style mounting bracket system. And all you got to do is cut the square corners off and round them up to fit inside these pods. And that was it. It worked out good that way. And I think you heard it in the last one. And now we can hear some music on the fourth video. Stereo on the back's going too. That's just a little light one. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but here's the one off the bike. This also has a clock on it too, by the way, which is nice because now I got a clock on the bike. There we go. Well, the store now, it's a station, I believe. Rock and roll. I want some too. Pretty good, I think. So even better going down the road tomorrow and I test drive this baby. So there you go. It's even got a little light out when it's on. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to last a lot longer, better than that other one I had. Mainly MH Industries rumble speakers. Once again, with the amps inside, no good. Not sure about the ones without the amp. But without the amp, it's just what I got here. 2 pods. 2 speakers and wires. We're going to do an amp I had to buy if I'd have had that anyway. So if I'd have bought it the other way, I think it would have been $300 plus an amp. I could probably buy a set of lights from Harley Davidson just like these cheaper than that. And yeah, I know I can buy those ones I was talking about, but I bet I could buy these things for, I think you can buy the auxiliary lighting for $100 bucks. So you're still cheaper than the system from MH Industries. They're just taking people. Most of these speaker systems you can buy, I think, when I look at them, I think you could almost, most of them are probably some kind of light system that somebody put speakers into. One other thing you'd have to buy, by the way, I forgot to mention, if you did these yourself, would be to go online somewhere and find some handlebar clamps. Right there. Yeah, there. Put some nice big screws on there. That look nice now. Run them off the grinder. You have to buy 2 of those, and those run about, I think, $10 most places. And you could either paint the speaker housings when you got them, because they usually come in chrome. You could either paint them or leave them chrome. I myself think it'd be kind of bland if the sun hit. I got enough chrome in this bike. I don't need any more shine on my face when I'm going on the road. Oh, yeah, one other thing. I'm polishing this bike. I told you my friends helped me and everything. I got to tell you, I used a Lucas metal polish. Wow, this stuff is amazing. That stuff worked. I was amazed. A friend bought that for me a while back. That and a little bit of, I think, 0040 steel wool on some of the chrome. Woo, man, that some gun shines. These mufflers were all tarnished. Look at this. Look at that shine on those mufflers. Look at that. Took them off there and shined them up in front of me. Oh man, I tell you, that Lucas stuff is good. Very happy with that. Then I tried a couple different waxes, and I finally used a regular actual wax. I'm glad I did. A friend talked me into that. It's a little taped up right now, but turtle wax, very nice. I don't know if anybody ever complains about turtle wax. I've never heard anybody complain about it, but I gotta tell you, it worked. It worked very well. Worked very well. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good on this thing. Okay, well, you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.